Good evening, distinguished viewers. Nakhchivan News Information Program is on air, and we are welcoming you through the first broadcast of June from NTV Studios. Here are the official news of the previous week. A regional insurance forum dedicated to the 100th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held in Nakhchivan for the first time in Azerbaijan. On the 29th of May, a commemoration event for Maybor matters was held in Nakhchivan. Moreover, on the 1st of June, Aziz Sancar, a world-famous scientist, professor of the Department of Biochemistry and Biophysics in the University of North Carolina and the Nobel Prize winner in Chemistry, as a part of his visit to Nakhchivan, met with Fuat Necefli, the plenipotentiary representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. On the 27th of May, Deputy Chairman of Ali Majlis in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Anar Ibrahimov, signed the decree. And finally, the last plenary assembly of spring session of Ali Majlis in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held. A regional insurance forum dedicated to the 100th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held in Nakhchivan for the first time in Azerbaijan. The forum was jointly organized by the Plenipotentiary Representative Office of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the Central Bank of the Republic of Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan Insurers Association, with the participation of insurance companies operating through their representative offices in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Panel discussions were organized on topics such as regulation of incidents in insurance, the role of insurance in risk management, why should we be insured, risks of the region, what types of insurance should be applied for, life risks and life insurance, how to benefit, and advantages of electronic means in accessing insurance services. On the 29th of May, a commemoration event for Maybor matters was held in Nakhchivan. State and government officials, families of matters, veterans, public representatives and young students participated at the event organized by the Nakhchivan Matters Families Public Union with the support of the Plenipotentiary Representative Office of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. On the 1st of June, Aziz Sancar, a world-famous scientist, professor of the Department of Biochemistry and Biophysics in the University of North Carolina and the Nobel Prize winner in Chemistry, as a part of his visit to Nakhchivan, met with Fuat Necefli, the plenipotentiary representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The plenipotentiary representative welcomed Aziz Sancar and expressed his pleasure on this occasion. During the meeting, the plenipotentiary representative Fuat Necefli gave information about the national leader Heydar Aliyev's Nakhchivan period of the politics path. Nobel Prize winner Aziz Sancar thanked for the hospitality and warm welcome, as well as expressed his gratitude for being in Nakhchivan. At the end, gifts were presented and a commemorative photo was taken. On the 27th of May, Deputy Chairman of Ali Majlis in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Anar Ibrahimov, signed the decree. According to the decree, Khudiyev Rashad Khaliloglu was appointed as the Deputy Minister of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. On the 31st of May, the last plenary assembly of spring session of Ali Majlis in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held. According to the agenda of the assembly, amending the law on elections to the Ali Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and draft law of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on the implementation of the 2023 budget in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic were discussed and approved. On the other hand, the decisions of Ali Majlis regarding the approval of Samik Sadıkhov as the Minister of Health of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and Elhan Necefov as the Minister of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic were adopted by separate voting.
We are
going to present the other news of the previous week. Independence Day of Azerbaijan was celebrated in Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, International School of Nakhchivan State University, and Sederek district. Additionally, 154 people were pardoned according to the decree on pardoning a number of convicted people signed by the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev. Events were organized dedicated to the June 1st, the International Day for Protection of Children. Aziz Sancar, a world-renowned scientist, professor of the Department of Biochemistry and Biophysics in the University of North Carolina, as well as the Nobel Prize winner in chemistry, visited Nakhchivan. During the visit, the great scientist of the Turkic world shared his valuable recommendations to the students and conveyed a number of important messages to the Turkic world during his interview to journalists in Nakhchivan State University. Independence Day of Azerbaijan was celebrated in Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, International School of Nakhchivan State University, and Sederek district. At the events, the short but significant activities of the First Democratic Republic in the Muslim East, Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, were extensively analyzed, and the crucial steps taken to protect the independence were discussed. A scientific conference dedicated to the 100th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was held in the Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences on the topic of Gate of the East, Ancient Nakhchivan. The chairman of the Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, academician Ismail Hajiev, and corresponding member, Professor Veli Bakhshaliyev, conducted speech at the event. The event continued with section assemblies. 154 people were pardoned according to the decree on pardoning a number of convicted people signed by the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev. According to the decree, 63 people sentenced to imprisonment were released from the unserved part of their sentence, and the unserved part of the sentence of 52 people was reduced to half. Accordingly, one person serving a sentence in a precinct-type penal institution in Nakhchivan was released. With the support of the Plenipotentiary Representative Office of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, organized by the Nakhchivan City Executive Power and the State Committee for Family, Women and Children's Affairs of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, an event dedicated to the June 1st, the International Day for Protection of Children, titled as Colorful World of Children, was held. The event started with a march attended by 300 children. Various gifts were presented to the children of the families of martyrs and veterans, children with disabilities, as well as students of Orduba City Boarding School. Handicrafts of the Heydar Aliyev Children Youth Creativity Center and other collectives, issues of the Maktabli newspaper published for teenagers, and other colorful stands resulted in pretty great interest among children. Diplomas and gifts were presented to children and young people who achieved success in various fields. Theater groups performed interesting performances for children.
In a number of the regions of the Autonomous Republic, holiday events called Children's of the Autonomy 100 were held in connection with June 1st, International Day for Protection of Children. At the event, the speeches of students who achieved the highest level in the field of education were heard and gifts were given to them. The events continued with artistic part. A conference called In the Light of Modern Pediatrics was held in Nakhchivan, dedicated to the International Day for Protection of Children on June 1st. Speeches on the topic, Screening Tests in Children, monitoring growth and the development in children, were heard at the conference. The conference continued on the basis of the mutual exchange of views. The staff of Nakhchivan State University Hospital and College of Music delighted the students of Ordubad City Full Secondary Boarding School in connection with June 1st, International Day for Protection of Children. The doctors of the hospital conducted a medical campaign at the school. In total, about 50 students were examined. Later, the collective of the College of Music performed a concert program, had a fun time with students and presented gifts to them. Another interesting event was organized on the occasion of the June 1st, International Day for Protection of Children. Thus, the convicts serving the sentence in the penitentiary services mixed regime met their children. An open door day was held to students in the city and district departments of the State Fire Protection Department of the Ministry of Emergency Situation of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. June 1st, more than 300 students participated in the open door day held in the connection with the International Day for Protection of Children. The Ministry of Health of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic organized an event called Big Courage in Small Hearts. An open door day was held for a group of children from the special category. On the during of the International Day for Protection of Children, on June 1st, a blood donation campaign was organized by State Committee for Family, Women and Children's Problems of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The purpose of the action held with the joint participation of the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of the Population, the Office of the Commissioner of Human Rights Ombudsman of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, and employees of the Ministry of Health to support patients suffering from the thalassemia and the hemophilia, including children. Necessary security measures have been taken to ensure the safety of donors and medical workers during the blood donation. 52 people participated in the blood donation campaign. 26 liters of blood were collected. The spring named after great leader Haydar Aliyev in Hyderabad settlement of Sadarak district has been fundamentally reconstructed. Haydar Spring was opened after reconstruction. In the Haydar Aliyev Children and Youth Creative Center, a commemorative event of the martyr of patriotic war ensign Umit Novruzlu was held. The speaker spoke in detail about the heroes' love for the motherland, the glorious war past, and shared their memories. Measures are being continued for the development of sericulture in Nakhchivan. Experts of the Ministry of Agriculture inspected the condition of keeping silkworms in Sharur. A complex civil defense exercise was held in order to check level of preparedness of territorial civil defense units of the Barbet District Executive Authority for prompt response to emergency situations. More than 260 personnel and 25 pieces of equipment were involved in the training on organization of the management of civil defense bodies and forces during the elimination of the consequences of large-scale emergencies.
Up next, you'll be delivered some of the culture news. A concert dedicated to the 100th anniversary of the Autonomous Republic was held in the Haydar Aliyev Palace under the joint organization of Nakhchivan State University and Azerbaijan National Conservatory, themed as Jazz Music in Nakhchivan.
A concert dedicated to the 100th anniversary of the Autonomous Republic, Sound of Jazz in Nakhchivan, was held in the Haydar Aliyev Palace under the joint organization of the Nakhchivan State University and Azerbaijan National Conservatory. The concert program featured interesting jazz compositions performed by teachers and students of the Faculty of Arts. Honored artist Emil Afrasiyab highly appreciated the concert and welcomed the initiative of the teachers and students. Everyone has their own color. This is the name of the individual creative exhibition of young autistic artist Yusuf Gasımlı organized last week. Exhibition participants fell under the spell of Yusuf Gasımlı's unique color shades. The works in the genre of the landscape and still life attracted attention with their depth of the meaning.
We were honored to broadcast the recent news regarding Nakhchivan. On behalf of our team, I appreciate your time and wish you an amazing week ahead. Good night and keep watching NTV.